Well, nobody does. That's the whole point.
Right.
Did you ever work with like kind of eccentric artists like York or Fairley or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, I've been trying to. Okay. So like, you're talking about what I work with, like weirder, kind of like eccentric. Yeah, there's an artist from Dallas named St. Vincent, and she actually got she got a Grammy recently, and we've been trying to set up something with her. Yeah, because she's like pretty eclectic and things like that. I think that it's important to get meetings with the weird people because like you don't learn anything from the normal people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was when I was writing in LA recently, and it was for the album, and we got a lot of songs, but more importantly, I think I learned a lot about like how to write, just because some of the people that I worked with are like they were like seasoned professionals and things like that, and like I love working with Will and I work well with him, but we kind of just write what we already know. Yeah, and so I did notice that I wrote better with Will after I wrote with other people. Yeah. So yeah, I would say if anyone wants to be a writer, write with other people. It's very important.
What's your best advice to writing?
Start with the chorus and try to condense the idea of a song into that little nugget, and then expand with the rest of the song. Because I have this terrible thing where I would always start with a verse because it's just the beginning of the idea. It's what I thought at first, but I think it's more important to like if you're writing. It depends on the kind of music, I guess. Because if you're writing pop music, it's very important to have that condensed idea and try to simplify it as much as possible, and then expand. But I don't know. My biggest pet peeve with writing is when someone submits to a cliche. Like, if I'm in a writing session with someone and they try to suggest rhyming girl and world, I give up on it.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Dalton,
What's up?
can I ask where you got the inspiration for this beautiful song? Because honestly, it's such a touching song.
I do a lot of late night introspection where I like.
That was at 7 in the morning.
What was that? Was that tweet that everyone thought that I was like talking about someone else? I was talking about myself when it said, it's like something along the lines like, oh, you're so edgy, everything you say is like so deep. I was talking about myself. And I wasn't like trying to criticize anybody, I was just like, yeah. 9 times out of 10, I'm not talking about someone else when I say something mean, I'm normally talking about myself. So,
Don't bash yourself.
The first time I read that tweet and you said, why are you like so like inquisitive or something like that, I thought you were talking about me because you replied to me and I was like, wait, why is Dalton
No.
right
I was talking about myself.
Yeah. Oh, okay, no, it's just him, not me.
I was talking about myself. That's cool. What's up? Yes. Actually, I'm going to sign this right now, but then all the other stuff I'm going to sign when we're doing the pictures at the end of this. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I also just want my Dalton photos.
Oh my god, he took a
Taking photos. I've never.
You always say that. You always make that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is there any more questions?
I have one. Go ahead.
What's your favorite song you've written?
Oh, that's tough. And it's not tough because I like a lot of them. It's tough because I don't. Well, I mean, like everyone's kind of like that with their music. I don't know. I don't. With Trust Nobody, I think it was kind of cool because it was the first time that I saw people like actually talking about one of my songs and like what they mean.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing song. Yes, it is though. Like I think that's what
I'm a New Yorker, I don't lie.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
New Yorkers don't lie.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, I couldn't.
No, you're good.
but
You're good.
I don't know that one. I don't know. It's interesting to see people like discuss that kind of thing, you know. And like one of my favorite songs, like for me personally, is "Would You Like That," because it means a lot more to me than I think it would mean.
Are you gonna
to
sing
someone
that
else.
today?
I don't know.
It's a good song.
As I go along.
Good song.
I can try. I don't know if I remember
Of course
it.
you
I'll be
can.
nice to you for now.
Okay, thanks.
You're Dalton. You can do anything.
Anything,
Barely.
yeah.
I'm like barely Dalton.
When you're writing, do you get your writing from like personal experiences mostly?
Yeah.
Like you don't make. I've never seen you where you
I don't-
made something up. To,
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Hope Morrison, you were what, 9? You said
Something, yeah,
yesterday.
Cake by the
10,
Ocean
13.
Yeah. Well, Cake by the Ocean I didn't write.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I was there when you
Thank God. I would
performed
never.
it.
I mostly go off of like personal experiences, yeah. But I fudge it a lot. Like it has a lot to do with the context of like how I feel at the time. Like for example, a lot of people ask me about like Madison's favorite toys. There's like a lot of lies in that song. Like there's a lot of
Still a good song
things
though.
that, yeah. Well, it was written at a time where I was angry, and it might. Yeah, sure, it's a good song, but you know, it shouldn't be taken at face value,
Right.
Because it's not. Not every song is like a literal documentation
Yes.
of what happened.
Right.
It's a lot of the times like, and especially the stuff in the Fly Away Hero days. Like I was mad and was.
I have to
writing
say, Gasoline was my favorite song. You know, I mean, I remember talking to your mom about that song when we were here last time. She's like, that literally wasn't my favorite, but
my
it
mom
was
hates
a
that
good
song.
song, though.
And my mom hates it.
I bet she does.
Yeah, a lot of people hate Loaded Gun. I get a lot of angry angry Facebook posts after
I've
I
only
play
seen
that
one,
every time.
but other than that,
But
how long does it take you to write a song usually? How long does it take you to write a song?
guys, please, I'm begging. That depends, because like there are songs that I started when I was 12 that I still haven't finished.
How about that one I got a tattoo of? You ever gonna finish that one? Where's
The Rain?
No, I don't know. It's the one that the devil's on one side and the angels are on the other side, and who am I gonna listen to?
Oh
You don't-
my God!
Do you remember that now?
That was
I think that's what
song.
it
That
says.
was just
Yeah.
a thought.
That's that tattoo I got.
Maybe.
And you said it was a song. I'm hoping you do it one day.
Oh, there was a melody to it, but I think that's literally the entirety of the song that I have so far.
Thank you.
But it depends. Like Stop, I wrote in like an hour.
That's a good song.
Would You Like That? I wrote in an hour. But sometimes it'll take 3 hours if I'm like really sitting down and paying attention to it, and then sometimes like what was it like? Oh God, Open Book was really fast. I'm trying to think of something.
And you said that one is that the one you said yesterday that's not going to be on the album? Open Book?
No, Open Book is going to be.
Which one did you say?
Sweet,
Sugar Free. Okay. I couldn't remember because I couldn't hear you yesterday. So
Sugar
that's
Free
why.
was one of the ones that took like a year.
That's a good song. Is there a reason it's not gonna? Are you? Is there a reason it's not gonna be on there, or you had to ask somebody or something like that, right?
It doesn't really work in the context of like a recording. Yeah, because there's big differences between recorded music and live music. Sometimes, like with Heaven, the original one and not the new one.
Right.
That sounded way better recorded than it did live.
Okay.
And so,
Go ahead.
you know, and we tried it live, and it ended up not working, so that's why we stopped playing it like halfway through the last leg of this tour.
That song that you did on American Idol, and I remember you saying you wanted to play it, but it didn't come out in your head or on live like you wanted it to. What song was that?
Was it Radioactive?
I think so.
Yeah, so that one was funny because I wanted to originally go with like a churchy kind of thing with the church organ and like less. It wasn't at all like the original version, but as we started like shelling it out with the band, we kind of realized like, oh, it's not really possible to do it in the way that I was thinking in my head, because there was like synths and stuff that they didn't have, and
Right.
and so it ended up just being like a lot like the
I
same.
mean, yeah, it was,
So-
it was good either way. I mean, that's one of my favorite
I almost
songs you
went
did.
home that
That and Hey Delilah.
Thank you.
I did too. And
But,
Bird Set Free was my favorite. I cried on that one.
Thank you.
I
did too.
cried. I know, but
I also like Sound of Silence a lot.
That was fun. I
like that.
I just like
regret
how
that.
your interpretation of it.
I regret the trench coat.
The song I meant,
It
though.
was about 7 sizes too small.
Getting down.
Right, and the wardrobe department was like, "It's fine. It's for 3 seconds. It's like it's a 2-minute song. You're gonna be fine." And I was like, "Okay." But yeah, I was it was one of those moments where I was like, I would have fit in this a year ago. This sucks. but no, it's because my shoulders are so broad.
Yep.
Did you take any clothes from there? I know you took one.
Don't tell anybody.
So you probably already talked about this already. You know it's Dalton Rapattoni Day in Sunnyvale, Texas.
Is that today?
Yes.
Great.
My whole day. I actually think it was only the one day because on the certificate it
But it was
says
today.
2016.
A year ago, right?
yep.
Oh yeah, the homecoming was today.
I have that framed. I have the thing.
It's actually my
That was
day.
great.
Good joke. I'm glad you stopped the whole meeting.
It's my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Any other
Can I
cues?
have a favor? This
Okay.
is Alyssa. She hasn't had a chance to meet you yet. I originally had it on a stick.
Okay.
But just do a little video and just say hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
And just say something nice. Be like, thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
There you
Thank you.
Okay.
Dalton.
Sorry.
It's still my day. What's the story behind Tombstone? That based on something?
Yeah, actually, yesterday I got this question too. I didn't write most of that song. Yeah, I know. I wrote the pre-choruses and the bridge, but Will was the guy. Will actually has had this. This is actually a good example of how long does it take to write a song. Will wrote that song in 2012 and showed I Am 5, and everyone in I Am 5 cried. And so when we were putting songs together for this album, I went to him and I asked him for that song. I was like, I want that song for the album. What would it take for me to have it? Because he wasn't going to do anything with it, because his music is typically a little bit more upbeat, that kind of
Are
thing.
there any concerts in the future coming with Will J?
No, we don't have any scheduled, but I mean, he's always in and out of stuff, so.
We'll come to Teaneck.
I will try. If he's here and I'm here, then it's mostly like a circumstantial thing. Like we've never like planned a tour together, but I mean, except when we're in the same band. But forgot about that.
Chicago, was that kind of planned that he showed up there?
Actually, yes, but I didn't plan it. It was Dean that actually planned it.
Oh, okay.
And it was supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah, just like, oh my gosh. What is his name? Drew.
Yes.
Yeah, you were really surprised about that.
Yes,
Drew
I
is
was.
awesome.
It was good because Drew and I did a song that I had been playing a lot.
Yeah.
With Will, I'm glad that I found out about Will because I don't like being surprised with songs that I haven't practiced.
Right.
That's not fun because I already BS my way through like half of my set anyway. To BS my way through a song that I haven't BS my way before in a long time is a little bit more difficult.
But I do remember you saying one time that you don't really practice that much. You don't rehearse a lot.
Not really. With Idol, it was weird. Well, people thought it was weird because I really didn't rehearse.
Right.
But that was, I think, kind of like why I, came across the way I did was because, like, I didn't want anything to become robotic, and for a lot, like, because I knew I wasn't like the R&B singer that could do all these like crazy riffs, but I connect with music, I think.
You're yourself and you're spontaneous.
Thank you.
Saying that's a good thing. It's true.
But yeah, I didn't want to rehearse too much because you forget what songs mean when you rehearse them, especially if they're not your own. So, yeah. That's why I was like more like likely to miss notes during